Hey everybody, Lisa G here with you today. I wanted to come on today and do a craft along with me. One of the things that I'm famous for is making lists on envelopes. And, I'm constantly just whatever I have at hand, I write it down on. And so I thought to myself, I need to make me some little stack of envelope journals that I can keep around the house so that, when I do have a list that I need to make, I can just reach out and grab one and, know where it's at. So today, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you how to make a stack of envelopes journal. Let's try that again. And anything that comes up where we have writing on it, I'll show you how I deal with that too. And we'll create some little covers for those with some coffee dyed paper. And there's no right or wrong to this, so you can do it however you like. And, it's just a real simple and easy project that you can do. So before we get started, if you would, I would love it if you would subscribe to the channel. We're still working on getting our first 1,000 subscribers, so it would be awesome if you would join us on our adventures. And other than that, let's get to what we're doing. All right, so sometimes you have one that, the tab is torn off of, so we'll deal with that in another instance. Might figure out something to do for that after a while. But you want to start out and you just want to grab a few envelopes. And it doesn't matter if, one of the little things is torn off because we're going to hide these anyway. And just get you a bunch of envelopes that have the tabs intact. Like so. And I'll make tags out of this. This was something from our ladies thing. There's one. And so for the first one, let's go ahead and we'll just do a bunch that are about the same size and width. Okay. And I try to, limit it to about 10 to 12 tops. Just for, the sake of bulk and all that. So we'll save these bigger ones for something else. And do a different one with those. Alright. Whoops. Wrong side, Lisa. Alright. I think that pretty much does it there. Alright. So, the idea is that we can start just by taking an envelope and putting this one inside of this one, okay? And you want to line them up so that when you fold it over, it's going to leave a spine for you and it's going to fold nicely, okay? Now, the only thing you're going to need at this point is probably some scissors and some glue stick. So we shall just go ahead and use the glue stick and get something to put under here. So I don't get glue stick all over my pad. Okay, we'll fold that down like so. And that is glued in, and that is our very first one, and it makes a nice little spine, okay? Now, we want to take the next one, and we want to slide it inside of this one. And that's why it's okay if they're different sizes, because you can make them work. As long as you can fold it and fold everything up like this, you're good to go. Okay. Now, when you're wanting to fold in the second one, and see this one we haven't glued down yet either. Okay. So what I typically try to do is, once I've got it lined up in there, I just run my glue like this, but I do it on both sides so that when I stick them together, I'll get some more glue here, when I stick them together, they will stick inside each other. Okay. All right. So let's just put that back in there like so. I'll get you back in camera here. Alright, and we stick that down. And we should be able to close. Alright, there we go. Now, we can be sneaky if we want to. And put another one in here on this side. Okay. And fold it over and make sure we can fold over. Okay. And you'll just need to go back in each place where you've added an envelope, add you just a little bit of glue so that everything stays down when you fold it up. That one we didn't quite get right there. So let's go back. You'll have to lift it up and see we didn't have it in the right spot. We didn't have it under the flap properly. Now, there we go. Okay. See how it's nice and flat? And it folds flat again. Okay. And this is why you don't want to get too terribly many envelopes going at the same time. Okay. So now we want to go back and add another one here. And, you know, you can just go through and decide where you want to add them. You know, there's, again, no right or wrong. It's just, you know, whatever works best for you. I've got a little kink there with that last one. I didn't want to, let's try that one again too. Did not line up properly with that. Okay, there we go. All right, now let's try that again. So we're going to line them up, just like so. Again, I'm going to make sure that everything will close. And make sure you're getting underneath these side flaps, because if you don't, then it, you know, tends to not want to sit correctly. Okay. And we can add another one here. And as long as, you know, the envelope will fit inside the one that you're trying to fit it into, you're all good. Just make sure it's going to, you know, slide in there and fit properly. See, if it buckles like that, you don't want that. Okay, you don't want buckling. So that means you need just a little bit shorter of an envelope. Let's see if this one will fit. There we go. Okay. And then again, we want to make sure that we're getting stuck down to the right ones. Alright, so, you know, go back and see if any of your envelopes will come out, and if they will, just, you know, go back and double do them. But it does work better if you do glue to both sides, like here, and do that, so that it'll stick just a little better. There we go. So see, writing space, writing space. We'll go ahead and follow through, but now you kind of get the idea of how we're putting everything together. Let's put this one down a little better. lift it up and slide it in there. Okay. Now, here, writing space, and we'll cover these. Writing space, and we'll cover these. And writing space, and you get the idea. You can go on and on and on. You just keep, you know, adding. You can make it as gator mouth as you want to. If you want it, you know, way full, just, you know, keep going. Keep on going. And, you know, each one is going to cover itself. So, let's go back and see if I've got one more short envelope here. That one will fit. Yep. That one will fit there. Okay. And let's just go ahead and put some right there. And we'll slide that envelope in, make sure it goes to the crease there, and lay it down. Yeah, but you can just keep going and going and going. See that? Okay. And you can put another one here if you want to cover this up. Let's do that. Let's see if we can find one that'll fit in there. That one gonna work. No, that one's just a little too wide at the edges there. Let's see if maybe this one will work. Might be the same situation. Oh, that one will work. Okay. And we'll go ahead and add some glue. And we'll add some glue. And this one will double stick because it's got envelope glue anyway. Let's just slide that in there. There we go. And see, we can, you know, now we can come back and cover these sides and decorate it however we want. So if I just want to use it as a to-do list kind of thing, I can come in and I can cut down some pieces and cover these just like so. And we can, I'll show you how I do that. Where's my pencil? And I try to cut them just a little bit narrower than the envelope, you know, just to give it some border. And we can take this and ink the edges and make it really shabby chic if we want. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. And we can go through, you know, you can, at any time, you can go back and if you want to ink all the edges around here, you know, we can. I'm just going to, you know, like I said, this is a craft along with me. I'm just playing with an idea. So, but I really would love it if you guys would join us, you know, and subscribe to the channel, because this is the kind of stuff I like to do every day. And I just, you know, I'd really love to show you guys, you know, my creative brain, because I have a weird and wacky and very creative brain. Alright, so let me show you what I mean by making this stick a little better. With these glue sticks, these disappearing purple glue sticks, or any of the Elmer glue sticks, you know, they're not made for permanence. So if you want them to be permanent, you know, you want to try to stick your stuff down as well as you can, right? I think that's about the end of that one too. And we're just going to go in here. And the whole idea is just to give myself one more place to make a list, you know. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because nothing in life is perfect. And, you know, I'm just going to use these for myself and, you know, do what I like with it. Okay, we'll do the other side here. Okay. So I'd love it if you guys would give this video a thumbs up for me. And that tells the YouTube land that you liked what you saw today, and they'll let you know the next time I upload a video. Okay. Let's do it over here. So if we get glue on it, we meant to anyway. I do believe I need another glue stick. Yep. And then just, you know, run your glue stick up and down through here, and that gives it more to adhere to, like so. And you know, you'll need to sometimes come back and hit the corners because they don't go all the way down. Say that one. Get that one. Okay. And then we can just keep going. So I can, you know, leave that if I wanted to, but I kind of like the idea of covering up this thing right here. So let me see if I have one more envelope that'll fit in there. No, it's not going to fit. So what I think I'll do instead is cover it just like I did the other ones. And we'll just go ahead and cover it all the way to that little edge. But each one's going to be different, so you have to, you know, you can eyeball it if you want to, but I just find it's easier to just do a little mark and put it on there. And these are just, you know, hand-dyed, coffee-dyed pieces of paper that I did one afternoon last summer on the back porch, and I made just a boatload of them because, you know, it's a kind of an arduous process, but it's been nearly a year, and I'll do it again when it gets hot outside. So you'd think it would be warm right now, but today it's only like 65 degrees out there, so it's a bit chilly when, you know, it's the end of May and you're expecting it to be 80. It's no fun at all. Okay. And we'll glue this one down. And you want to try to just, you know, give yourself a good base of glue to work with. Okay. We want to stick to this whole thing, so let's see. There we go. Keep that little spot down there. Okay. And we'll do it again. Now, you know, if we wanted to, we could totally at this point be adding, you know, scrapbook paper instead of coffee dyed paper. And, you know, the scrapbook paper would just be like you making a typical junk journal out of it. you know, where you decorate it however you want. And you can add, you know, you can add whatever you want. That's the whole beauty of it. You know, if I wanted to go back and add, you know, pockets to some of these, I can. Or if I want to, you know, make it to where I can use this as a pocket, I can. You know, and I can show you how to do that too. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put this together. I'll show you real quick how you can do that so you can designate it as a pocket and people will know, you know. Hey, look at that. She put a pocket in there. Because it's, you know, it's all about just having fun and just seeing what you can come up with. That's why I love doing these little craft with me things, because you just never know what I'm going to come up with. I have a crazy brain. All right. I'm always thinking up some weird thing and going, I wonder if that'll work. Okay, let's try it, you know. Oops. All right, so this one we have a edge to, and I'm going to try to stay on that edge so that we can use the pocket. There we go. Now, what we want to do here is, whoops, a little bit of glue on my finger. Might as well use it, right? Okay. Now, what we would want to do here, so that we designate it as a pocket, is to come in with our hole punch, circle punch, and we can put our tab anywhere we want it to be, but for the sake of this video, I'll put it right here toward the center. Okay. All right. And so then, you know, I could go back and say I want to, you know, have me a little pad of papers. Here, let's do this. And what do I have over here that I can use? That's not what I want. Let's see. Trying to find. Oh, that might be cute. It might be too wide. Okay. I could try this though. Do that. And let's find a cute little topper. I'll cut a topper out of this piece. Yep. Okay. Now, let's fold this in half. It's not going to matter that it's a little uneven right there. That's not going to even bother us at all, because when you get done, you're not even going to know or be able to tell. All right. I'll take that. Now, you know, we can totally make this with, you know, large pieces of paper, but I kind of like the idea of the little ones sticking out. The little butterfly. And we could do it that way, or we could do it this way. But this way, that little butterfly will be a surprise. All right. Oh, here we should totally ink this too. We need to do that. Give it some vintagey vibe, right? And see, I sewed around it, and it's got a piece of, oh, it's either dictionary paper or an alumni roster from, I don't know, somewhere. All right, so let's do that. Should we go through and ink the edges of our little note cards, notepad? Because if we pull them up, yeah, let's just go through. I don't care about the backs so much because it's not going to be seen as much as this would. Couple more. See if we can't do them a little more at once. Okay. Almost done. Okay, let's just make sure the rest of them kind of got a little bit of something on there. Yep, that one needs it. Okay. That one's pretty good. Do the bottom down there. Okay. Let's do this one. A little bit better. Okay. Now, that should be good. Now let's put everything together. And I don't even care so much that it's uneven because it just kind of adds to the whole thing. All right, let's do that. Get our little stapler here. Okay. All right. Cut that off right there. Oops, not quite even there, is it? Okay. There we go. How cute is that? And then, surprise, there's a little butterfly underneath. Okay, so we can put that right in there. And voila, fold it over. And then, you know, again, we would be going back to covering these, you know, pages again. Oops, that'd help if I measure first. And I'll just go through and create the whole little thing, all right? And again, you know, you can decorate this however you like. So if you want to, you know, go back and put, you know, scrapbook pages on some of them, you can. On the next one, I may do, on this side, I may do a little added belly band or something. Let's see, do we still have access? We do. We can hide something in there and make it a little surprise, can't we? Yes, we can. All right, let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and get this one down. Okay. Now, let's find something to put in here. How about, let's see what I have over here. Hiding in my little piles. We'd have to cut that down, of course. I could do that part. Have that peeking up out of there. Let's do that. All right. So let's see, we'll cut it to I guess we could use it like as a journaling card too. So let's cut it to there. Okay. So hopefully this is giving you some ideas on, ways that you can use these stack of envelope journals. And, just a quick, easy way to upcycle your junk mail so that, you don't feel like you're constantly just throwing stuff away all the time. Let's make this to where it's a journaling card. Now we could make one that, spans the width of this, but and we might still do that. So but let's put him down in there like so. And see, since this is open, you can see that it's in there. And we can, stuff some more things in there so that it's seen. Look at that. Okay. And then, I can still use this as journaling space, or, I can decorate it however I like. Let's see if we've got something we can decorate with. We can also put some little ephemera and stuff in here if we wanted to. A little mini bookmark. The other piece. Okay. And I thought I had another piece of that stuff, but I don't know what I've done with it. Okay. Here, let's add some pretties. These are some clusters I made a while back. Let's do that. And I just used book pages and glued them all together in one big long strip. You know, I cut each strip down to like a 2-inch width, and then just glued a whole bunch of them together and started adding things to, you know, make little clusters. Okay. Do we want to do that, or do we want to, yeah, let's do it down here. And then I can still use this to write on for writing material. All right. But hopefully you see what I mean when I say that, you know, by putting the glue down on both the top and the bottom, it just makes things stick better. It just works. Just makes it work. All right. Now let's see what we got here. So writing space if I need it. And then we'll cover these. We'll cover the back. We'll cover the front. And then I think yep, cover those. Yep, and then front and back. Alright, so I won't bother you with those again because you've already seen what I do with those. Let's do our front and back real quick. I had this guy, and he's not quite long enough, which is kind of a bummer because I really like that one. Let me see what else I have over here. Let me check my little pile over here. Well, these will certainly work. Let's find something in here that we like. That's cute. Let's see. I want something super bright and busy. That's kind of pretty. I like that one. Super bright and busy though, isn't it? Kind of dig that. So let's do that one. Do the front for that one. I kind of like that. Oh, that's cute. Let's do this for the back. That'll match nicely. All right. So let's just go and, yep, that's going to work perfectly, isn't it? Oh. Oh. Let's try that again, Lisa. Oh, I hope I'm not sticking my head under the camera there. Let's go there for this one. And this does have a perforation on it, but I'm leaving it because I really want the whole piece. And because it's a continuation, I can do that. And that'll work. Okay. Now let's do this front. I'll glue these on here in just a second. I want this in particular, this piece. So I'll put that one there. Okay. All right. We're almost done. Okay, let's go ahead and ink the edges just a little, just to give it some depth and make it look a little vintagey. I'm not, you know, trying to hit it too hard, you know, just enough to give it a little bit of definition against the white. Give it some age. Okay. All right, so in order to do this, I'm going to do it like so. So that I can adhere this well. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay. Just make sure I get all my corners down. Okay, that one's down. All right, here's that. And let's do this one. All right. Okay. There we go. And I'm okay with things sticking out. Now, you can also, like if you wanted to cover this whole thing and then cut a slit right down the edge of this, you could make another pocket if you wanted to. Okay. And, you know, again, it's just all about however you want to put it together and how you want it to do, how you want it to look. We can decorate this stuff. I can just use this as a place to write if I want to. But again, I'm going to cover these the same way we did these. And, you know, that'll be finished basically. So, and there you have it. Stack of envelopes. And we can add, like if we wanted to, we could come back and we could add a, find my stuff here. We could add a piece of ribbon or, you know, something in order to tie it closed. So, and, you know, you don't have to do anything at all. I'm going to make these and leave them laying around my house so that when I have something that I need to write down, where did I put my other ones? Well, what to do with them? Anyway, when I have something that I need to write down, I'm just going to go ahead and write it down and put it together in this book. And then that way, and I can play with it and make me some new things and some different things to go in it. And just do some decorating and some playing. Just a quick, easy project. Let me know what you guys think about this. And I hope that it inspires you to go out and create something for yourself today. And just get in there and play. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. I really appreciate y'all. And I would really appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up on this video. I'm still trying to get to my first 1,000 subscribers. So, love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.